Good evening, everyone. So I am preparing to start my, I guess I'm gonna call it Elisabeth Bright protocol, high fat protocol. I'm listening to her. I like her stuff. I did try to follow her for a moment, but I completely freak out because I listened to some other people, so I kind of stopped it. But I had already some good results when I did for just about a week and a half, higher fat carnivore diet. I love carnivore diet. It's one of the best things I've ever did for myself. But the high fat is something I wanna do to heal my hormones. Of course, I'm in my 40s. I'm 44 years old. I'm a female. So if you are that age, you may experience some of the similar symptoms I have, including dry eyes and dry nose and other things, which I don't want to talk in details. But those symptoms are very annoying, I would say, and also they lead to worse health, and I want to be healthier, especially because we have those grandkids and I want to follow after them. So anyway, I'm getting ready. I will be doing maybe everyday videos or maybe every 2 days videos, depends how busy we are with the kids. But I will be weighing myself. I'll weigh myself tomorrow morning, Friday, to see what's my starting point, just to see how am I reacting to that high fat thing. The first 2 weeks we're doing only beef, only butter or tallow, and only my decaf coffee with butter. Now, if you are freaking out, why am I doing coffee? It's because I've done it without coffee. Not this particular protocol, but I went without coffee. I'm doing only decaf now, but I went even without decaf coffee for over 3 weeks. And I gotta tell you that I felt good for first 2 days, but then I just felt the same. And I kind of felt like I didn't want to drink coffee, so maybe that was good. But I have a feeling that it was a sweetener. So I used to do coffee with lots of sweetener in it and the butter. Anyway, there was a few weeks ago, I was sick and I could not really eat anything. And my body was just craving butter and coffee. So I had a little bit decaf with just butter in it, and I absolutely see no difference. So I don't drink coffee every day, but it's a great way to get more fat. So instead of eating spoons of butter in the morning, I probably prefer to have my decaf, but we see how it goes. Anyway, I know already, I tested it. I really don't have a reaction to drinking decaf coffee with butter. So since I like the flavor and I can enjoy it, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, this is my preparation video, so I just want to show you what I'm doing here. It looks like a little crazy. I have so much meat here, and actually it's not that much when I'm thinking about how much meat my husband can eat, so this will be interesting. So we have, I'm gonna show you, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, I can even hold it, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 tons of ground beef. I know Elisabeth Bright says that ground beef is mechanically processed. It's not the best quality of meat, but that's what we can afford. So we will try to supplement with some ground beef. And I have a 1 top round, and this one is almost 2 pounds. So I'm gonna defrost this. I'm gonna defrost beef flank steak, and I'm gonna defrost tri-tip. So I know these aren't the most fat pieces of meat, but I can manage more fat with the butter. My husband isn't that big on the fat, and we just had ribeyes the other day, so I don't think he will want to have a ribeye tomorrow. Anyway, that's what we're gonna start. So we have all these 2 balls of meat, and I'm gonna cook it all tomorrow morning. Well, most of it probably, because I just wanna have access to delicious beef anytime I want to eat it tomorrow. Now, the interesting thing about Elisabeth Bright protocol is that she's not recommending fasting. So I actually loved fasting, and I think that's why I messed up my hormones by running 10 miles and fasting, intermittent fasting. So I will try to not to do that. I will try to eat, and she actually says it's good to eat smaller portion, and especially if you are active during that day. And I'm active when I'm with kids, or I'm active when I'm working on my book. So those, I can do like a little snacks for myself. So I will probably use one of the steaks to do like a little mini kind of jerky, so I'm gonna probably air fry it into small, like a crispy pieces, and have it with some tallow on top of it as my snacks, and the rest will be just available as a breakfast. And I don't think I can do 3 meals a day. I did priming before, I did 3 meals a day, and it was great, I felt. But the biggest I think the biggest breakthrough I have when I have more fat, and I do really want to try to follow her protocol all the way and see how it works out for my hormonal health. I don't want to freak out anymore, so I'm gonna try not to listen to a bunch of other people who either criticize her work or say this is just a temporary thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I probably will do it until I feel my cortisols are under control. I don't have cortisol spikes all the time because I know when I do high fat, that's when for a couple of weeks almost I did it. Then I kind of switch into high protein because I freak out with the high fat. But when I did the high fat carnivore for almost 2 weeks, I did not wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning with this cortisol spike, which was great. So I know it's working, but I want to give my body a longer period of time with it for it to heal. So we see how it goes. So far, my carnivore journey is pretty good. I'm able to manage my array with it, and have the least fatigue and least joint pain as ever I could have, I guess. But I'm really into fixing my hormones now, because I am only 44 and I would like to have healthy hormones. That would be wonderful. So anyway, if you would like to watch this progress, please subscribe. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to hear from you. And if you had experience already with her protocol, please let me know. Just don't be offended even if you tell me this is not a good idea. I still want to try it. This is my experiment on me. I kind of like doing experiments like this on myself, and I guess I love learning on my own mistakes. So I was a vegan for quite a few years, and you would not talk me out of it until I learned. So I guess I'm a hardhead case. I don't know how to say that other way. But anyway, please leave comments. Just don't take it personally if I don't respond to you or address it in any way until I'm done with everything, because I really want to make sure I will not freak out this time and stay in that high fat carnivore diet, and you know, start with this elimination when it's just beef, butter, and and decaf coffee and water. Of course we need water, and probably salt. Thank you. Have a good night.